Their only realistic route to European football next season, and their team tonight shows 4 changes from that beaten by Motherwell in the league 5 days ago. Back come the Polish international Wdowczyk and Joe Miller, who were both rested on Saturday. Captain Paul McStay has recovered from injury, and young Gerry Creaney, who came on as a substitute on Saturday, starts the game tonight. Motherwell are unchanged from the team which ended Celtic's 12-match unbeaten run, and most English interest will feature their number 3, Tom Boyd, who may soon be joining an English club, possibly Leeds, more than Chelsea or Nottingham Forest. And Celtic have kicked off, appearing tonight in their 4th consecutive Scottish Cup semi-final. Playing it out from the back. Elliott. It's cut out easily by O'Neill. That was cut out easily in turn. McStay lays it outside. Oh, Anton! Gerry Creaney got a toe on it, and it flew across the face of goal. Had to really stretch out to reach this good deep cross. So from that angle, it was always well wide of the target. Got on the end of it, and that came off the Celtic player, did it? Gerry Creaney disagreed, but it's a goal kick. Standing on his feet there, Tommy McLean, Motherwell manager. Back by O'Donnell. Griffin. Good tackle, good strong tackle. Tackle back as well, but still Celtic have it. That's a good ball sprayed out to the right to Miller. He's pulled it behind the ball, has he? Oh, he waited too long. Well, that was the clearest sign of an opening. Miller's ball knocked in. Seemed to go behind all the forwards. A good tackle came in to block the shot. Oh, a touch by Philibin let him down. And that's a good ball forward. Young Gerry Creaney. Looks a perfect opening. Came off his thigh the first touch, and the bounce wasn't very kind. It got away from him, and Nyholt got in the tackle. Celtic, the record club in terms of Scottish Cup football, having appeared in 46 finals, winning 29. Ferguson for Motherwell. Came off the defender, and Motherwell have their 3rd corner. Just over half an hour gone. Ian Angus has gone across to take it. And Pat Bonner organising his defence. Up from the back is McCart. Motherwell haven't really threatened Celtic's goal in this first half an hour. And that's been the sort of shooting they've put in. John Philibin that time. The only 2 efforts that they've had have both gone high over the crossbar. Celtic yet to concede a goal in this season's Scottish Cup campaign. Wdowczyk. Collins. This is Rogan. That was easily covered by Boyd. Oh, but he slipped and he's lost it. Rogan's away. Now, can he tee somebody up? Saved by the feet of Maxwell at the near post. Now, was he really trying to slip it round the keeper and in by the post? Unfortunate slip here by Boyd. Again, it was Nijholt who came across to cover. There were options on then for Rogan, and I think the ball had just got away from him. The game's really crying out for somebody to stamp a little bit of class on it and produce a little bit of magic that might open up a defence and produce a goal. It's taken away from Creaney. Coyne won the header. Philibin, that came off the Celtic player. Anton Rogan, whose penalty miss in the final against Aberdeen was so costly for Celtic last season. Nijholt with the throw. It's Rogan. Oh, laid back, beautifully struck. Joe Miller hit it perfectly, but it was always right into the chest of Ali Maxwell. That's the best strike that anybody's had in this semi-final so far. Look at that, a foot above the turf. So difficult for a keeper to deal with anywhere other than right into his chest. Coyne. Easy header for O'Donnell. This is Miller. Oh, there's two to look for in the middle. Elliott's there. They can still get it across. Coyne! Tommy Coyne looks at the skies. He didn't have long to think about that. There was a real battle on the far side there, wasn't there? And this is Whyte who knocks it in. He gets it back off the defender, tees it up for Coyne, first time, just wide of the post. Still in play. Elliott well forward. Oh, straight into the chest of Maxwell again. And John Collins gets a little bit wearily to his feet. He's had two openings in this match. Didn't strike that as well as he did the first, but on each occasion it's been right at the keeper. Just had to stretch a bit too much. Oh, good strong run. Miller! Save on the line after the keeper had got a touch. And that was Chris McCart, I think. Yes, it was. Maxwell who made the first stop from Miller. And it's Chris McCart who cleared it on the line. Celtic keep the pressure on. Miller. McStay. McStay! And again, they're making it easy for Ali Maxwell. They're all hit right at the keeper. It can't be easy in these conditions now. It really is wet. That ball must be slipping. Coyne who teed it back to his captain. And Maxwell keeping Motherwell in the semi-final. Two stops in the space of a minute. Elliott. Oh, he showed it to Ferguson and Ferguson took it away from him. O'Donnell. Elliott kept cool. Gave a difficult ball to McStay. Collins. It's Coyne. Creaney. Oh, it forced a full length save from Maxwell. There wasn't a lot of pace in the shot by the young 20-year-old. But that's probably the first shot that Celtic have had, which has actually gone well wide of the keeper. And he had to go full length. Less than 15 minutes to play. Well, Celtic have come through to this stage with straight victories so far. Motherwell required one replay against Morton in the 5th round. And then a match that was finally decided on penalties. Oh, was he pulled down? Strong appeals for a penalty. The referee ran right away from that. He didn't want to know. Ferguson. Arnott's in the middle, but he's the smallest of the Celtic forwards. A little number 7. Well, it certainly looked as if he was pulled down. What a disappointment it would be if either of these sides were to concede a goal in these last 5 minutes and be denied a place in the cup final. Billy McNeil disagreeing with the referee's interpretation of a foul by Elliott on Kirk, which has given Motherwell a free kick. Corner organises the wall. It's a long way out, surely too far. Ferguson. Oh, it's fine shot! Hit the woodwork! What a terrific shot by Ian Ferguson! No wonder he's got his head in his hands. He must have been 30 yards out from goal. Angus teed it up and he hit it so sweetly. Bono just could not have got there. It was a foot wide of the keeper's dive and hit the angle of crossbar and post. Celtic have had a let-off. O'Neill, this time it's too high. And what a flutter in Celtic hearts inside the last 5 minutes, and the woodwork has kept them in the cup and maybe kept them on course for a trophy this season and maybe a place in Europe next. He couldn't really have struck it sweeter, could he? An inch or two to the left and that would have flown into the top of the net. The substitute. Can he be super sub again? Britain. Ought to have plenty of running in the legs, he's only just come on. Oh, McCart did a good job, but Philbin made a mistake. And it's a corner as we move into stoppage time. Gerry Britton with plenty of strength in the legs. It was a good covering tackle by McCart, and then Philbin who made the mistake. And Celtic don't have time to take the corner because the referee has added on very little for stoppages, and the Scottish Cup semi-final between Motherwell and Celtic has ended as a goalless draw, and that means a replay here next Tuesday. But how close did the Motherwell number 9 Ian Ferguson come to putting his team sensationally through to the Scottish Cup final for what would have been only the 6th time in their history. But as it is, they'll have to come back and replay at Hampden next Tuesday.